Welcome to Total Fitness Monday, and we're starting at the end. It's called the end because it is number 86 of our 86 workouts that are part of the cycle. So tomorrow we're going to be on number 1, which is hold fast, which is a really good one if you've not done that before. But yeah, the end, here we are. It is the sister workout to the ordeal, although I don't think it's quite as tough, but it is a challenge, no question. You'll need a heavy kettlebell, if you've got one, for some jump brick rows, possibly a light one for some unilateral squats. That's it, the rest is body weight. And then we've got the finisher. I've been working on some Turkish kettles, arguably one of the hardest kettlebell exercises to grasp. So you'll want a very light one weight for that, possibly even a dumbbell, possibly even no weight at all. Anyway, we'll cross that bridge when we come to it. Let's get warmed up and get ready for the end. Okay, jump into the first. Nice and loose. Okay, step forward. We've got 3 exercises. Okay? We're going to do a descending set fashion. 4 sets on exercise 1, 4 sets on exercise 2, 4 sets on exercise 3. Back to the start. 3 sets. Back to the start. 2. Back to the start. 1. So you end up doing 10 sets of each. Okay, right. So, drill number 1, thank you very much, is upper body focus. We're going to do 10 power press-ups and then 10 bent over rows. Right? The heaviest kettlebell you've got, I imagine, for this. Okay, so 10 power press-ups. For most people, that's going to be there, fast, tap the shoulder. Tap the shoulder. You can go on the knees. Okay? Have your knees down if you need to. 10 fast as you can. For a few of you, clap press ups for 10. Okay? Or some of you may just go through a few of those, and then on the latter rounds, switch to the shoulder tap. The whole shoulder tap is hard enough. Don't feel obliged to have a go at that unless you're 100% confident. And remember, it's always in that landing. You don't want to be landing hard. It's going to shatter your elbows and shoulders. It isn't going to be particularly nice. So make sure you're landing into the next one. Okay, soft. Okay, so, but that's not all for exercise 1. 10 quick push-ups and then 10 bent over rows. So say you want that nice heavy kettlebell, underhand grip between the heels, hinge the hips. Okay, get the hips back. Chest comes down, and then elbows to the back wall. So elbows up and back. Okay, those 2 key things. So the handle comes to almost like the belly button area. Okay, 10 of them. Okay, that's drill number 1. So we'll do, for the first round, we'll be doing 4. Remember, then 3 and 2. So 4 at first. Next one, drill number 2. Burpee to double plyo squat. Only 6 reps. Well, and again, feel free to change that if you need to. Okay, you can do 5, whatever. But try for 6. But 1 rep, look, is this. It's down, and then into the first squat. 1, 2. That's 1 rep. Okay? Ideally, like I did it, you're down, and you're into that first, and you're deep. Both squats need to count, rather than just sort of 2 jumps, okay? We want 2 actual squats. 6 reps, then rest. Drill number 3 is purely a leg focus, and that's a racked offset squat. So get that perfect rack position. Okay, hand on the chin, nice and tight, and over to go. Nice and deep, okay, for 10 reps. And all you're going to do with that one is swap sides every set. So you end up doing 5 on each, okay? So remember on that one as well, depth. Depth is important. I'd rather you go a little bit lighter but go a little bit deeper every time. Strength through range is what's important. If you're never in this end of the range, ever, you'll never get strong in that end of the range. And whenever you are, you'll be weak and then you're prone to injury. You're much better off being strong right from the bottom all the way through. Even if that means resetting and going a bit lighter. You'll soon build it back up. Okay, right. So, 30 minutes of that then. 4 sets of drill number 1, 4 sets drill number 2, 4 sets drill number 3, 3, 3, 3, 2, 2, 2, 1, 1, 1. Okay? Feel free to select different weights. If you get to 28, that might. Go and grab a different weight if you need it halfway through. Chop and change. Okay, you may, you haven't got to stick with what you have in here. You've got the luxury of getting a different one if you need it. Right, okay. It all starts so easy, doesn't it? Okay, drill number 1 then. Push-ups, power push-ups, bench over row, okay? 10 of each.
Your heart, soul inside me. I wanna feel your
Ready?
heart, soul inside me. Inside me, inside me, inside me.
It all starts so easy. Rapidly gets done. Okay, so same again. We've got 3 more sets of that before we move on. So once again, 10 power push-ups of your choice, 10 bent over row. Good. Plenty of time, still got 30 seconds. There's enough time to do both. So don't worry about anything else. The clap press ups are much quicker, but then they require a lot more rest, so don't worry. You go at your own pace. Right. 1 more set of that. And then we're moving on to drill number 2.
spill it off the juice. Might regret it, but I want it. Never stop me rolling through. Running from the morning, in the night I feel new. Ain't returning any calls, I keep on falling for the moon. Woo, I ain't never coming to free. More drinks and then I'm coming on to you. 4 more lives until it's 5 and let me through. The same sacrifice, what I wanna do. Woo. Yeah, picking up and everybody's picking up. I wanna live it up, I've never been no good at us. And I can feel the love around me, I can feel the love. It's like I'm drowning but I'm proud, I couldn't give up. Ooh, I ain't never coming to free. More drinks and then I'm coming on to you. 4 more lives until it's 5 and then we're through. The same sacrifice, what I wanna do. Whoa.
time we do side one, side two, side one. 3 sets, ready? 3, 2.
Life is a minute story. Everyone must end alone. I hear you call my name, and it feels like home.
Good. to wrap up our 30 minutes. We're going to work on Turkish get-ups. Arguably, one of the hardest what we can do. So, you want a light kettlebell, or even a light dumbbell, or even no weight at all. Okay? I'll show you what we're doing. I'm going to show you with a lot of practice belt so I'm not wasting the energy. So, this is a 6-minute E1 now to finish. So 6 minutes, every minute, on the minute. You're going to do 2 Turkish get-ups on one side, rest, active rest in plank for the remainder of the minute, and then 2 Turkish get-ups on the other side. Keep swapping for 6 minutes. So 3 sets of 2 Turkish get-ups. Right. Those of you know it, you know it. Those of you who don't, here it is. Right, I'm going to show you this nice. I've just got a practice bell here. For anyone in here who's not done it before, I suggest you use the same. I've just got a 4 kilo practice bell here. Honestly, you'll still feel it because the very act of getting this up is tough anyway. Also, a kettlebell I think helps. Dumbbell's okay, but because the weight of the kettlebell is behind your wrist, it actually assists in keeping your shoulders straight, I think. Anyway, right, this is what we do. This is the Turkish get-up. Watch closely. So, start position. Both hands to get it in. There. Knuckles facing the ceiling. Same side that you're working. You bend that leg. Plant your heel into the ground, yeah? So you're nice and strong, you've got a perfectly strong base there. Then you're going to chest press. Okay, once you've got that lock, don't let go of that lock. The minute this happens, at any point, you've had it. Gravity will work against you and you're going to find it twice as hard. So once you're there, bang, lock, keep that lock. Now, this side is out and this side is out, you can see there. So I'm going to lift that shoulder, but look what happens, my shoulder compensates all the time, so it's still, if I point my finger, you can see it's constantly pointing up my knuckles. Okay, then I lift the other shoulder. This arm's on the floor. Okay, then I come up onto this hand. Okay, this is the bit that people struggle with. Okay, they just bring both feet in and try and stand up. That's really tough. What you've got to do is lift the hips as high as you can, and then sweep this free leg under that hip. Okay? Then up into a lunge position, straighten up the body, step in level, and then go back the way you came. Lunge back, drop, sweep again. Okay, not as exaggerated, that's what I'm doing to show you. Down, 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 down. Repeat. Up. Lift, sweep, into lunge position, draw level, back the way you came, and then into plank. Okay? Now don't worry, if you're going light, you're doing it for the first time, I imagine you'll get it wrong, don't worry, that's what you're here for.
How many get-ups?
Just 2. On the one side, that's it. Up onto your hand now, Alex. Lift your hip. Sweep the knee under. There you go. Now put your knee down on the ground, mate. Knee, that's it. Then you're up, then you're in a lunge, that's it. It's that bit every time. When people first do it, and you sort of can see Alex there on the camera, it's getting that knee down. Sweeping the opposite leg under and putting your knee down so you're in a lunge, that's it, exactly. Okay? So, go light, don't go heavy at first. When you master it, you can go as heavy as you like. But you need to master it first. It's one of the best exercises. Massive demand on the central nervous system. Every muscle working, brain, all those neural pathways. Go steady. It's a nice slow track, feeding track. Okay, 6 minutes. You just set the timer. Okay. Okay, the end then. 2 Turkish get-ups, into plank, swap sides each round, 6 minutes total, 3 rounds each side. Okay, ready? 3, 2. Sweep, up, up, get the knee down again. Hand, sweep, back. Move it. Get the knee, that's it. Move it. Back away you came. Put it on the other side, ready? And then into plank. Hold that plank.
This is the end, beautiful friend. This is the end, my only friend. The end of our elaborate lives. The end of everything that stands. The end. No safety, no surprise, the end. I'll never look into your eyes again. Can you picture what will be so limitless and free? Desperately in need.
Slow and steady. Hold it. Side one. To the last side. Hold fast. All you need is a light set of weights, no kettlebell. We're working on the fundamental movement patterns. Your hinge, your squat,